think one of the biggest ones to talk about is what was approved by the Memphis City Council back in December, and that was the addition of chairbacks at the Liberty Bowl. Prior to this decision, we had about 800 chairbacks on both sides of the stadium, the east side and the west side. But through leadership, city leadership, and collaboration with the university, we're increasing that to close to 5,000 chairbacks, which again offers premium type seating in the Liberty Bowl, the chair back, a cup holder, and those type of amenities that help, again, just the customer service aspect of enjoying a Tiger football game. So that right now is underway and will be completed by the first game when we kick off against Southeast Missouri State University. And when we did a reseeding for that, it was accepted, very, very well received by our fans, understanding that to get rid of the old bench seat or the narrower chair back that we had to get something more comfortable, a little wider, was a good thing. So that's on the way, and that's going to be done by the beginning of the football season. The thing that to talk about that I know a lot of people are interested in hearing more about is are really the results of our Time to Shine capital campaign, and that resulted in a brand new basketball practice facility that'll be located in South Campus, and then also a football facility as well. So as we look at both those projects, construction has begun on the basketball practice facility, which again will be a state-of-the-art facility, which, in my opinion, I'm being a little biased here, will be the best practice facility in the NCAA. So we're excited to be able to have that here in Memphis. And also a key part of that too is, there's going to be a shrine to Tiger basketball there, so fans can come in, almost like a museum-like quality to it, where fans can come in and see the history of the tradition here in Memphis and Memphis greats, and again, that type of opportunity to be able to tell our story is very important. So that's underway. They cleared out the space of South Campus, as you've been able to see that, and they're starting to lay the foundation. And again, that project is set to be complete by late August, early September of 2017, which will put our staff and our student athletes in that facility by the start of basketball season. The other piece of that is our football facility, which is going to really consist of an indoor practice facility. It's so important this day and age to have that alternative practice site, especially here in Memphis, when one day you're looking at sun, outside your window, you might be basking in the sun, and a thunderstorm rolls in. And imagine that from a football standpoint, where if something like that happens, and when you look at the time commitment of our student athletes, and one of those storms roll in, and they have no other place to practice. So from this standpoint, it helps us logistically. It helps us from getting that alternate practice facility that is covered, that is conditioned, and is very flexible, because now you can do things year round instead of having to depend on weather and having to depend on the conditions of the grass or whatever the case might be. So that facility, along with offices over there for our coaches and some other various programming for our student athletes, we are looking at beginning to be able to break ground on that project after preseason camp. We have the construction fencing down there at our football fields as well, but also understand the importance of utilizing all 4 football fields prior to the start of the season. We had to do that. So once once preseason camp is complete, we'll be in a position to be able to get that project going. So those are 3 of the marquee projects. But when you go back and look at what we've done, softball facility, which was completed prior to the 2016 softball season, and this is the first time we've had batting cages specifically dedicated for softball. Enhanced locker room, team area, and then also coaches' offices, down in South Campus as well. So these are just a combination of many items that are very important for Memphis athletics, but also important for the University of Memphis as we move forward. We've kicked off these facilities. We're not done yet with the fundraising aspect of it. We still need to finish that up. But I mean, we're over 90% in terms of the monies that we raised of that $40 million goal that we're looking at. So we're over 36 million, which is again a great accomplishment, and we're so thankful for our dedicated fans. But the Time to Shine campaign is one way to look at it. I think also the other way too that we always have to mention is our Tiger Scholarship Fund. Not necessarily dedicated to facilities, but those funds help us pay back the university and all these scholarships that we give all of our kids. And it's like this everywhere. It's just not unique to Memphis, to where we have to pay the bills at the end of the day to the university, and that bill is generally in the tune of about $8 million right now. And expand on our scholarships now and include cost of attendance for all of our student athletes. That's just additional money. So, fans out there that they can help, go to our website, obviously our TSF, Tiger Scholarship Fund, to help fund, student athletes and give them the experience that they deserve while they're here at the University of Memphis.